All right, what is going on, everyone? What is up? Today is going to be a different live stream. I want to let some people join the stream really fast. But today's live stream, we're going to have a special guest to join the stream. I think this will be a great idea to have a special guest join the stream. So that's exactly what we are going to do. Okay, cool. I am back. And I have my guest speaker. You disappeared. Yeah, I'm back. I had to send a message to my friend. Yes. Fan. Yes, so this video, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the sharing economy. I have a friend from New York, and he is going to, we're just basically going to talk about some differences between New York and San Francisco and the sharing economy. And I'm just waiting for him to respond. I just sent him the message. So he should join the stream in just a second. And we can have a little duo. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, so right now I am going to welcome Alex Escobar to the stream. So here we go. We are going to add to the stream.
What's good, man?
What's good, Alex? How you doing, man?
Chilling, brother. Still indoors. You know?
Still indoors?
Yeah, I'm still indoors.
Yeah, still indoors. You're doing the quarantine, I see.
Quarantine, stop it.
The quarantine.
For what? Quarantine for what? Stop.
Quarantine
Stop
for what? Yeah, I guess the quarantine's over with for now. So, I thought
it's gone. You didn't know?
Yeah, I guess it is gone. I guess so.
COVID is gone, bro. Wow.
I know, I guess so. But you know what? Let's talk about, a lot of people.
Want to talk about some money?
Yeah. A lot of people want to know about the sharing economy. And, it's you told me some things, how things have switched up.
Yeah.
A little bit. Let's just talk about the everybody talking about politics like all day. Like all day I go to Facebook.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that all day. So let's not talk about that because we can talk about that another time,
Yeah.
But the sharing economy. So how is the sharing economy treating you over there in New York right now? What is going on? Are things good? And also give me a timeline. So talk about right before the
Hold on. There's a lot of background noise. Give me a second. Let me close the window.
You got a lot of back. Okay. Yes, it's Alex in the stream.
Yeah, you know, I live in the Bronx, so it's ghetto.
Oh, you live in the Bronx, so it'd be kind of loud over there, huh? I used to live in the TL, so that's kind of like it,
Yeah, man. But yeah, you hear me better now? You hear me good?
Yeah. You better.
So, yeah,
okay, so give us the breakdown. What was it like in New York before the COVID, and then in the middle of COVID, and then just kind of how it's been for you since COVID. Like, has it been good? And where you think it's going?
All right, so before COVID, we was doing very good. We had caviar hitting. Caviar doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. I was on Shipt. Shipt was hitting. It was doing pretty good. I was on Instacart. That was hitting. Grubhub, always hitting.
Grubhub
always hit. It's always a hit. Always a hit. There's always a hit. But yeah, money was good. You can make pretty much 350, 3 to 350 a day off of these apps, of course.
Now, this was before
COVID.
Before March. You know, interesting. I'm just gonna cut you off for a minute. I want to just put a little 2 cents in there.
Right.
Bro, I remember in January and also February.
Yeah.
It was a few days, or like it was so easy to hit $100 only on it was so easy to hit $300 only on the Caviar app. Like it was so easy. Like certain restaurants were paying out these bonuses, like these, if you pick up, 2 orders or 3 orders, we'll give you an extra $7, extra $10.
Right.
And bro, it was so good, especially on Caviar right before COVID. And then, okay, no, go ahead, continue. What was you saying about the COVID thing? I mean, after the 300, 350 a day, that was easy before.
Oh, it was easy money. I'll tell you this though, when that week went down, where they were talking about locking things down, that week had to be like you know how the stock market is. You have like that, and then it shoots up. So that week it was bananas. I remember making like fucking $1,700 in like 3 days, bro.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yo, bro, you can really make some money. So your boy made like close to like 17 to $2,000 in like 3 to 4 days, and then things got really serious. Stores started to lose inventory, so the app started to fall back. Like, it got to a point where you had to like schedule yourself to work. You know what I'm saying? So it started to get a little hectic because like not only are you trying to get money now, but the stores that you're supposed to be shopping for these customers, they don't have inventory. And most of these customers are asking for alcohol, not alcohol, but what I'm talking about, rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, necessities.
You know how it is, the essentials. Tissues. Yeah. And no store had them. It was like a dub. And I'm like, damn, how are we going to make this money? How are we going to make this money? So I said, let me just stick to the food grind. You know what I'm saying? The food delivery. Then I noticed that was being a headache because a lot of these stores are getting so flooded with orders that literally you'll stand outside and you'll have about 20 to 30 like workers. Yo, what's up with my order? Yo, what's up with my order? They're like, yo, we're trying to like get for everyone. And so it got to a point where it was that highlight, making almost $2,000 in a few days, to like maybe making $30 a day. And it was like, wow, look at how bad things are getting. It got scary. It really got scary. And I remember getting on the phone with you, like, how are you doing? You was like, yo, bro, it's pretty rough to make some money right now. No, matter of fact, you were doing pretty good, matter of fact, with Shift.
Yeah. Okay. Instacart. Yeah. 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 I mean, I was doing
right.
I was doing really good.
Right. I forgot Instacart.
I was actually doing better than ever.
You were doing good. While I was doing bad, you were doing good. And I was like, yo, bro, how? And then just like everyone else, I ended up, doing the pandemic unemployment. Got on that because it was like, bro, I gotta make a living. You know what I'm saying? So I did that for a while.
Unemployment wasn't a bad idea.
It wasn't. It was a safe idea because, like I said, I have a kid. I have a kid. I have to feed him out. And when your income isn't coming in, you have to figure out ways to make money. And that was the only outlet to make some money to hold you down until things got a little better. But right now, it's looking good again. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's making like close to like that same number I was making before, and it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That things are getting back to normal when it comes to the money, but it was pretty dark for a little while. These last few months have been rough.
Yeah. So I don't know. Are you hearing a lot of outside noise?
No, you're good. Well, what's up?
Oh, because I just hear like motorcycles and everything driving by.
They celebrating out there? What's going on?
Yeah, there's this party. Well, it's just I'm just on a busy street and it's just it's normally noisy,
Yeah.
So one thing I've noticed with the sharing economy, at least here, a lot of restaurants have closed. Like a lot of places we used to pick up from all the time a lot of the hot spots, a lot of those places, you know that, look, if you pop in there at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, 11 o'clock in the morning, you know the food's going to be ready. You know, you can just go run and drop it off.
Right.
Man, all those places are pretty much gone out of business.
It's over?
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of those places were catering to the financial district.
Right.
And with no one in those office buildings, the restaurants on the floor can't survive, because, you know, you need people, you know, in those office buildings, you need people coming downtown, you know,
right,
for all these little restaurants to survive. So we had a lot of those go out of business. And for the most part, it's I mean, things are definitely opening back up in the city, but it's not like, no, it's not exactly, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a while. Like I said, we don't know how these restaurants are gonna do as far as surviving after COVID, because they took a real bad hit. Like, I know a guy that owns a restaurant, and with the shutdown, the majority of his money was coming from indoor dining, and the shutdown ruined him. Like, he's backed up like $30,000 in rent, and he's not making close to the money he was making before. So he's like, yo, bro, I don't even know how I'm gonna survive. Like, he's thinking about closing shop like at the end of this month. So it's like, sucks.
You know, there's a lot of people in that situation. I know a guy who has a couple different restaurants. Oasis is like the falafel restaurant I go to.
Right.
And he only has the smallest location open right now, because the other locations were, you know, once again, they catered to, you know, office buildings and, you know, events when the city was like full of people. You know, like the restaurants were always busy. But the reason why they're not busy now is because the place is dead. Right. And I don't know, like I was wondering, like, you know, what is he gonna do? Is he just gonna keep him? Like, you know, it's kind of a tricky situation. Yeah. You know, it was one restaurant I remember I used to pick up from Caviar. Yeah. Man, I remember these people were so nice, yo. And this restaurant only lasted for, I think it was only open for like 6 months or something. Right. Right when they announced, you know, the lockdown. Right. They already knew that they weren't going to make it. They were just like, yeah, this is it. This is it for us. Like, yeah, if we have to close for 3 weeks, because remember they said at first it was going to be 3 weeks. They said, if we have to close for 3 weeks, we are not going to survive. Like, if we have to close for a week, right, we are done. So that last day, they already knew that. Right. They already knew that they were not gonna make it, and that's crazy, man. You know, right? So like, some businesses die like that.
Yeah, man, and it sucks because it's like people, you know, people didn't think about that. Like, oh, I'm not trying to die because of this disease, and it's like, bro, people's livelihood is dying. Like, you got people that's living off of savings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're taking out your savings to try to survive, and it's like, we gotta go back to living a normal life again. You can't live off the government. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I guess, but we gotta figure out what's going on with the virus first and beat that and all that. And
I mean, come on, bro. That's a whole another time. You know how I feel about that thing. So
yeah, I know. No, let's kind of go through some of the comments. What's up, Trinity Travels? Shout outs from LA. What's going on, LA? What 2011 through 2012 top Uber drivers in SF were making 6 figures, no cap. Hey, so question. Okay, let's talk about some of the Uber drivers. Have you been taking? I mean, you live in the city. You don't drive a car. Have you been taking Uber? Have you been taking cars to get around? You've been taking taxis?
Honestly, believe it or not, I've been using public transportation more than Ubers, because Ubers have gotten so expensive. I'm talking about,
really,
I used to pay $7 for are like $25 now. I'm like, good luck, bro.
Are you serious? They've increased the price that much?
Yeah, man.
You think they did it because of COVID, or they just did it because
I think it's got to a point where they have to charge that much because, like, it's bad right now. Like I said, nobody's really taking Ubers like that. So they got to make money somehow. Like, the only way you catch me taking, like, last night I took a Lyft. Because it was already late and I didn't want to wait for no damn, I didn't want to wait for no damn public transportation. So I ended up just taking a Lyft. But from where I was at, I was in 72nd and 2nd. From my house, that's maybe less than 2 miles. And they charged me like $20.
So Uber's going up. So
it's expensive right now. Both riding apps,
Uber and Lyft, and then
they're pretty up there right now.
And what about do you still ride e-scooters? You still ride e-scooters out?
I still ride my bike. That's my main source of like making money. Like,
hey, so how you still liking the Rad Power bike?
Yes, I got it. I love my bike.
You don't want to know what's up with mine.
What happened to now, bro?
So I haven't rode the bike in months.
Okay.
Well, guess where it is now.
You still got the flat on it?
No, I just had a flat a couple days ago. Like when I pulled the bike out. I haven't rode the bike in months.
There has to be something wrong with the rim. For you to be catching flats like that, bro, there has to be something wrong with that rim. Well,
check this out. I'll tell you the trick with this one. The trick with this one is this. The front tire has never had a flat.
Yeah.
So I'm just bummed out. Like I ran, like it was a whole bunch of glass like all over the street. Someone got their car smashed, and it was glass all over the street. And you know how when you're going 15 miles an hour, you're going 20 miles an hour. When you see glass, it's too late. You're already there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it was. And like I pulled out, I found the piece of glass that did it. I don't think it was the glass though, because I have those tube things in there.
It's weird because
I don't think glass would do that.
Look, I'm a lot heavier than you, right? And I ride all over the streets. I've rode over glass, dirt, rocks, and not to jinx myself, I haven't caught a flat. I'm starting to think that the tires on your bike are probably more cheaper than the tires that are on my bike. It's got to be.
It must be.
But you were calling me every other day, like, yo, bro, guess what?
Every other day.
What, dude? I'm like, what the damn, dude.
Yeah, dude, I've had way too many flats. And a lot of people are saying use Fix-A-Flat. I see someone in the comments saying use Fix-A-Flat. Fix-A-Flat works up until a certain degree.
You got to get this thing called slime.
You mean, what is that? But if the hole is big enough, it's going to come out, though.
No.
But what if you run over a nail?
Huh?
If you run over a nail? Because I've ran over nails 3 times.
It does all that. I'm telling you, bro.
But a nail, bro, I've put out nails like that big for my tire.
Listen, look it up. It's called slime. It's a green tube. It's called slime. You put that in your bike, you'll never catch a flat. The dude just said in the chat right now, use slime. Use slime.
Okay, so that's something that bikers should take note of. So you gonna be hustling the sharing economy this winter?
If we're gonna what work?
You gonna hustle the sharing economy this winter?
I'm gonna ride this shit till the wheels fall off.
I hear you, brother. He said I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off.
You gotta ride it while it's hot, because like you see, we had a conversation like 2-3 weeks ago. I was telling you, bro, it's pretty bad right now. And that day, you know, I just scratched making $100. I was like, okay, I made at least $100. And then I remember just going out there more again, and it was like, okay, it's starting to pick up. And then it got to the point where I'm actually making some good money. You know what I mean? So,
okay, so question. I want to ask you something now. This is perfect for this live stream. Remember a couple months ago, you were telling me you were thinking about renting a car, right? Yeah. You were thinking about using a car. Are you still thinking that way?
No. Traffic is crazy.
Oh, has traffic come back to life? Well, okay. And then they've also made it harder to drive because they've closed down certain streets for regular cars, right?
they closed down certain streets, but they also got the meter maids back out there. Like throughout the whole COVID, you could literally double park and you'll never catch a ticket. Like people were just parking wherever, and you wouldn't catch a ticket.
Bro, it was the same way here. It lasted months. Like actually, they would give you tickets only if you were like in downtown and if you're like in a red zone, you know.
Right.
But if you're like the regular street sweeping and the regular meter maid parking and all that, they were not tripping about that like at all for like months, and then now they're back doing it.
I think the funniest part though, before all this, anybody who worked like a regular job, whatever you consider a regular job, they would make fun of guys like me and you, like, oh, what about your pension? Oh, you know what I mean? Like, how are you even gonna make money? It's not forever. All right, cool. Say less. COVID hit. Everybody lost their job. Everybody was sitting at home doing nothing. Guess who was working?
But you know what though? Well, hold on. Let's take this back. Not everybody lost their job.
Not everybody, but
not everybody lost their job. But I definitely noticed that like it was people that were working in the service industry that was kind of making fun, you know, pointing fingers. And then
there was
also
that Alex. I didn't recognize him. Yeah, that's Alex. Hi guys.
Yeah, it's Alex. That's why he's in New York. I'm over here in San Francisco, and I remember it was like people like even people were like somewhat better jobs, and they were like, you know, making fun of us, talking about us. But now things have really shaked up a lot. You know, things have really changed up a lot.
Right.
You know, with the COVID thing, we living in a whole different reality. And Alex, I remember a couple of years ago. I remember about 2 years ago, bro. You were already geared up for this, but about 2 years ago, I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I don't want to drive anymore. Like, I just want to do like everything with a bike. You know, I just want to like get around because think about this. If you got a bike, the reason why I asked you that question a minute ago about do you still want to rent a car? Because I was gonna move on over to I was gonna segue into this next point. But when you got when you have a bike, right? You basically have no expenses. You know, yeah, you might get a flat tire. Yeah, you might have to change the brakes. But getting a flat tire and changing the brakes is not a lot of money. It's not like filling up a tank of gas, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, that would be about the same price as filling up one tank of gas, you know?
Yeah.
Or probably about half price. Maybe, you know, a tube, $10, some brakes off Amazon, $10, $20, right? But you know, you get to a point where I don't know, I kind of lost where I was going here.
You were talking about how you were prepping up for this the last 2 years. Yo, okay. See Breezy, thank you, brother.
Oh yeah. Okay, so like so for the longest, like I was just, you know, getting myself ready. You know, I was like, dude, I don't want to, you know, use a car because with a car you got the parking.
Yeah.
Which I'm so glad you didn't get a car, Alex. I'm so glad you didn't get a car.
Right.
You got the parking, and then you got the tickets. And I don't mean just tickets from the parking. I'm talking about tickets from just driving, because eventually you gonna, you know, do a U-turn. You're gonna do something illegal. The cops gonna get you. You know.
Right, because you know how it is when you're in the motion of working these apps. Not that you get frustrated, but you just try to get shit done fast enough so you can get to the next order. So it's just like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get this out so I can get back out to the streets and make this money.
And then you're also always out too.
Right.
So it's just higher chance of, you know, a mistake. You know, so I finally got to a point where like, man, I don't even need to use a car anymore. And then COVID hit, you know, and then everything was all good. The gig economy is not going anywhere. Started the gig economy since 2017. I'm glad my position myself on the apps. It's high demand to make money. People have to eat.
Another thing too is that a lot of people question, can you make a living off of these apps? And I tell people, if you treat it the same way you treat that job that you hated, you make more than a living. Because honestly, and I'm being honest with you, if you take it as seriously as you would take a regular 9 to 5, you can make like close to like $5,000 to $7,000 a month, easy.
Yeah, it's not Definitely not far from achievable.
It's
Especially
possible.
especially if you work and you're very especially if you work and you want to do it. There's a lot of people out there that just don't. And
Right.
then also depending on the app, depending on what you're doing, grocery shopping is different from, going picking up something from Uber, from a restaurant delivering Uber Eats. And then also driving people is very different. You know, it really depends on what what you want to do. One that's really popular that I don't hear anyone talking about, it's really popular, is weed delivery. Now you guys don't have it in New York. Well, you do guys do have it in New York, but it ain't set up the same way it's set up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, weed delivery like done on an underground, level.
Mm-hmm.
But I've heard of a lot of guys making more than 2K a week delivering weed.
Mm-hmm.
And 2K is decent money. I mean,
Of course.
once you start talking about 2K, you can start to live decent around here. Anything above 2,200, you're starting to live a little bit better. You know.
Mm-hmm. I think for me, it's just like you just got to be smart to this. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a lot of people that get into it and they think, "Oh man, it's such a headache just going shopping for a person or just going to a restaurant and dropping it off." Like, listen, I'd rather be the person that's going out and about, dressing how I want, doing whatever I want, and making money than to be at a spot where they're gonna make you look like however they want to make you look like. Put on these clothes, talk this way. You're gonna get paid $12 an hour or whatever the hell they're gonna pay you. I'd rather do what I'm doing than be in a building where I got someone telling me what to do. You get what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I don't know. It's just me, and like I said, I get into it with a lot of people all the time. Like, oh, but you don't think about your future. What's your in your mind? What is your view of a future? Like, what are you trying to say? Like, I'm getting money just like you're getting money. The only thing is, my income is probably bigger than your income. Like, I don't get it. Like, I just never understood that argument. I thought it was all about the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but one thing I noticed too that I don't think people really take into consideration is when people have a job,
mm,
they think that they have more security versus someone who is an independent contractor. They
mm-hmm,
think they have more power. But the only difference is you can lose your job just as fast
mm-hmm,
as someone who is an independent contractor can lose their contract.
right,
So that they're almost kind of equal. The only difference is when you lose your job, they might give you a check for the past 2 weeks that they
mm-hmm,
held
mm-hmm,
back from you when you first started working there.
right,
You know what I mean? So it's not even like you're gonna get extra money from them. It's just the money that was your money that they held just in
mm-hmm,
case they had to let you go. You
mm-hmm.
know, they can say, "Oh yeah, here you go with this little money."
Not only that, I just feel like a lot of these companies are just shady too. Like, look at what's happening right now. They're gonna start laying off so many people because everything you gotta understand. Every company is about budget.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't hit
Absolutely.
that budget, you can say goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, knocking down doggy bowls.
I can down doggy bowls.
Shut boy. So my thing is like this. It's like it's a lot of people gonna be losing their jobs within the next few months, and it's gonna get ugly. The field is gonna get packed. This shared economy is gonna get more crowded. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like I said, we'll just have to wait and see. And I hope, I hope, and I think I believe that the way these apps work, they go by seniority. Like I've been
Mm-hmm.
on the shared economy since 2016 now, and I know when I step on there, it's floodgates. You know what I'm saying? So, these new guys come in, they'll probably give them the crumbs, but it's all about the hustle. They putting in more work, and the app sees, yo, this guy's busy. He's on here. Let's give him more orders.
Mm-hmm.
It could get busy, man. I don't know. Get really busy.
Yeah. Have you heard of any new apps in New York that have that have popped out that
there
are
are no
any.
apps, but I can't speak on them because then it's gonna, you know.
Oh, never mind. Okay, guess what? Please don't speak on them. I mean, because it's a lot of things that we do we can't talk about in the app world because it's such a small world, you know.
Like I said, it'll be groundbreaking for a lot of people because these are two new apps. Like I said, I can't talk about them because the thing is, if I talk about them to you guys, then you're gonna flood it, and then that money I was making, you're gonna take it out my you're gonna take it out my pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I gotta chill. You know what I mean? He said, "Does Alex have multiple streams of income?" I think we all do, don't we?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think a lot of us on YouTube, maybe we do. You know, you got different apps that you work for. You got YouTube. You got Cash App going. You got this and that. Yeah, you got plenty of things going on.
They lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I lost like close to 100 pounds, bro. Trying to lose another 20 more. I feel a little better.
They're already lowering the bonuses, though. Who's already lowering the bonuses? Are you talking about here in California?
No. This dude said, C Breezy said you lost a lot. That I lost a lot of weight. I guess because they haven't seen me in so long. Remember, we haven't did this on your. I haven't did a live stream with you on your stream in months. A year.
We haven't did a live stream like this ever. This is the first time I ever did a duo live stream.
I know, but every time we do a live stream, it's either you're in New York or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's always like we're actually together, you know. Right. I like I said, I never did this setup, but I really like this.
We should do this once a week.
Yeah, we should definitely do it. Yeah, we should definitely. We always talk about random stuff because I'm gonna be doing.
Would you like for us to do this once a week? Let us know in the comments down below.
Thinking of moving from SF to LA. I do tech consulting. Thoughts? A lot of people are moving from. Oh my gosh, a lot of people are moving from SF to LA. So that wouldn't be a bad idea. LA, the weather is warmer. Yeah. LA, you can get a bigger house. You can have a backyard. I mean, I guess it really depends on what part of LA you're in. But yeah, LA wouldn't be a bad idea. Yep, once a week. Yeah, we can do a chill out live stream.
Yeah, we can talk about a little bit of everything. We talk about the vegan food, my transitions from. You know what I mean? A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
Hey, we can do mukbangs, yo. We can straight up.
I go Zen real fast. You heard?
You could be freaking eating over there. I could be eating over here. We can just have a stream going.
I'm down.
We can. I think it'll be dope. We should do it.
Right. Dude said, proud of you. I lost 222 pounds. That's great, Ruben. That's dope. You already know what it takes to get there, man. Shout out to you. Yeah, yes, Alex. Shout out from Upper East Side. Shout out to us, Upper East Side. Yo.
Jermaine, you should live in Hollywood.
Really? Hollywood J?
I mean, San Francisco is already Hollywood. It's its own version of Hollywood.
You ready to get the hell out of there yourself, right?
You know, that's a good question. I know a lot of people in this stream that they follow me and they maybe they've seen videos of me talking about how I want to leave the city. I actually don't think I'm gonna leave the city. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort of work more from home, right? I want to focus more on that. And less. I actually want to phase myself out of all the apps in general. I'm working on that like really hard. I want to work. I just want to do more stuff at home, more video content. More around San Francisco.
We're on the same page, but I feel like it doesn't hurt to have that as an extra income. So that's
Cody Lynn. Huh? No, I said Cody Lynn. That's my Twitch streamer down there. So you say you think it's a good idea to have it as this stream of income? No, I totally agree.
I wouldn't completely leave it alone. So what I've been doing for me, what works for me, I have a very busy schedule. I go to the gym in the morning. I have a kid I have to take and pick up from school, do homework, still shoot videos, edit them. So I'm trying to still find balance on how to do all this. So what I do is I try to work 3 days out the week. But those 3 days I work, I try to put enough hours in where I can make like living money, like money where you could just be all right for a few freaking weeks. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do right now. But it's all about balance, man. And I'm on the same wave. I want to make sure not make sure. I'm trying to transform shared economy money to my videos. Like I you know me, I spend a lot of money on gear, and you know, when you buy gear, you want to use it so you can make something from that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. You know.
Question: what do you think of URL streaming? You familiar with URL streaming?
That's that with the rap battles, right?
No. So URL streaming, because you was talking about content. You was talking about content and equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at getting into URL streaming. Is you know how those people they stream for like 8 hours in a row? Okay. But they stream with like a Sony camera.
This guy says IRL, not URL.
Oh, IRL. Fuck. Sorry. You know what IRL is?
No.
Okay, so you still don't know.
In real life, right? That's what I mean?
Yeah, in real life. But like basically they go around and they make these videos. And I was wanting to know, do you know what the setup is like?
No.
Bro, the setup is freaking insane.
Wait, so is that the thing we were talking about like a few days ago?
Yeah, so yeah. So it has like 4 cell phone lines. And that's how it constantly.
That's gonna get expensive, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do it because like I think 5G will be better once it hits, you know.
So you know I have the iPhone 12. 5G is good, but it's not great. It has a hard time. All right, so when I do my shopping with Instacart, I notice there's a few spots where there's like dead zones, and the phone has a hard time finding 5G. At least you know when you have LTE, even if the service isn't that great, it'll still give you something where it could, you know what I mean, talk to the antenna. 5G, 5G just locks your whole phone. It's like, yo, bro, what is this? So I literally had to turn off 5G on my phone. I'm strictly LTE right now because 5G is not good right now.
Oh, because from what I hear, from what a lot of people I hear saying, is they just have 5G turned off. Okay. And they only cut it on just if they need really fast internet, you know, because of a very similar problem what you just said. Like it does weird stuff when it's looking for the 5G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is definitely not a thing right now. Like when you get a good 5G spot, bro, I get speeds close to like 800 megs.
Okay, but that's only download.
Bro, my uploads be like 500.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, if it's that much, please make a video and upload that to YouTube.
So that's the next video I'm actually gonna get into. There's a 5G tower down the block from where I live.
Okay, you need to for real title it like T-Mobile and all that, cause like, bro, like I go and search that on YouTube all the time, and I'm always typing T-Mobile 5G speed test, and
no all this.
No, people have them, but they all suck.
Oh like no, I'll show you the ones that are over here. They're really good.
Like the fastest upload speeds I've seen on 5G on an iPhone 12 were not even 100 megabytes.
No, I get like 500 easy.
If you get 500, that's legit because that means you can upload like a 1 gigabyte file in 2 minutes.
Yeah, maybe less.
Well, probably less, maybe less. But just imagine you uploading a 10 gigabyte file in like 10 minutes. You know, that'll be smoking fast.
Oh, forget about it. They asked, what did I eat today? I had a ton of proteins and I carved up a little bit. I had some pasta. The pasta was made from like whole grain. But I did my own like concoction of ground turkey, some chicken, and some sausage cut up, and then to top it all off, I have one of these plant-based protein shakes. Super good. And yeah, now I'm just having some pretzels.
Dang.
Yeah, Jermaine, you gotta get into this, brother. We gotta get you muscled up. They got some plant-based protein for you, brother.
They got some plant-based protein.
You'll see that. It says right there.
Oh, this is some new stuff you just got. You just got.
I got you some other stuff. Look, what this say right here? Vegan.
Yeah. Alex out here hooking it up.
Got you, bro. Whenever you want like a little shake.
Why is there a bug right here? Yes, I got him. won't be there anymore. It's because I have the window open and I have these bright lights on, and bugs always come to these bright lights.
Yo, Sea Breeze, I've had plant-based burgers. They're super dope. I'm trying to get Jermaine out here so I can take him to my spot. It's called Vegan Burger. The spot used to be called Mother Burger before. Then they completely changed the branding of it and they made it strictly vegan. Now it's called Vegan Burger, and their burgers are freaking phenomenal, bro.
Okay, so what type of burgers do they make their own? Do they have Beyond?
They have Beyond. They have like this double stacked burger, and it's like 2 different burger patties, and they're both like different kinds of like. Oh man, it's amazing! It's amazing. That also, one burger will fill me up, bro, for the rest of the day. Like,
also, basically, this place is kind of like they just have a bunch of vegan burgers. It's like just a vegan burger shop.
No, they do different things. They have cauliflower wings with rice. Like, it's like a fake Chipotle kind of, but they have different options. Like, it's dope. They even have like desserts that are made out of vegan. Like, it's strictly vegan. Like, it's dope. It's dope. You would love it. I'm telling you, if I was to put you on that spot, you'd be like, yo, bro, I gotta hit this spot up. And if you're about the nightlife, they also do alcoholic beverages, and they do like margaritas, flavored margaritas.
Is this place in Brooklyn?
No, it's in Manhattan.
Oh, it's in Manhattan?
Yeah. You said, how do you guys have vegan AF? What is that, AF?
Vegan AF, vegan as fuck?
No, he said you guys do. It says, Alex, you guys have vegan AF.
I don't know.
This dude said pork rings. You got trolls, bro.
Pork rings? I don't think he's a troll. I think he might be trolling in this statement, but usually pork rings. He's
all right, 200. What is that? 2008 was showing love.
2008. Yeah, 2008's always in, man.
No, he was showing love earlier. I thought he was a troll. What is that? Pork rinds, yeah. Pork rinds, yeah. I try to stay away from pork. Pork is not good for you at all. What's up, guys? What questions do you want to ask us, man? River. Oh,
you guys make that much money with your videos, but can't install an anti-mosquito net on your window. Yeah, I actually took the mosquito window off. Like, it's in my closet. I took the mosquito window off because with the mosquito on the window on there, you can't it's just, it blocks the window. So I took it off.
See, I'm glad everybody else is noticing I lost weight. I wasn't gonna acknowledge the other guy who said, "Oh my God, Alex, you look fat." I hater. The scales say differently, you heard? But shout out to the people noticing my accomplishments. I set a goal last year and I stuck to it, and and it's slowly my lifestyle. It is my life. It's my lifestyle, you know.
Yeah, you've been losing weight, Alex. I noticed.
I have to, bro. I look at my old videos and I'm like, yo, bro, how the hell did I let myself get that big, bro? But it's life, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to deal with the ups and downs when it comes to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Did you get a gym deal, Alex? Gym deal? Nah, I wish. So, Alex, your Trump supporting friends is upset. Can we talk about that a little bit? Like, just a little bit.
Yeah, why would we be upset about Trump winning? Like, not winning? Like, I don't think it's over with.
It's not done yet, guys. Joe Biden has not been elected officially.
The media is freaking
The media is bananas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down 12 pounds. Yo, dope, bro.
We did that smooth.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't even want to get into the whole talk. That's all I have to say. The media is crazy and it's not over yet.
Hey, so Alex, you ever think about getting into the podcasting? You ever think about doing something like that?
I used to do podcasts earlier in my younger days. It was like a video game podcast. It started off with like 7 of us, 6 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Then, you know, as time went on, people started to shake away from it. And yeah, I just stopped doing it. But right now, podcasts are the thing now. It's turning into a thing again. So I don't know. I got to see. There's a lot on my plate right now. So it's like trying to fit that into everything else I got going on is just going to be another thing to try to do. You know what I'm saying? Or I have to do. You know what I mean? So it all depends on what the audience will want. You know what I'm saying? If they want audio, we'll give them audio. If they want videos, I'll give them videos. If they want live streams, we'll stick to live streams. It all depends on where your audience is at. And that's the beauty about this platform is that that's how you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I figured, let's do everything, right? And whatever sticks, you just go with it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's kind of the approach I'm somewhat taking because I want to, I kind of want to do I kind of want to do, a podcast, but why do a podcast when I like video, Like, why do a podcast when I could just do video? So, like, that's why I've been trying to, grow on, just do more live streams, just do that and then send it to multiple platforms. So right now I'm sending this to YouTube and Twitch, and then sometimes I'll send them to all three. I'll send them to Facebook too. So like if people just happen to see me on Facebook, well, maybe they can see me live,
Right. So here's this thing, right? There's an app. It's called Streamlabs. You probably heard of it.
Yeah, I'm using something very similar to Streamlabs. It's called StreamYard.
Right. So if you can get into like learning Streamlabs, you can do your Joe Rogan thing on here. Like Joe Rogan's pretty much a video podcast that gets ripped as an audio. And you can do that. Like have a side recorder, do this still, and have different guests on every other week. I would do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's you mute your audio? Oh.
Muted it? My bad.
Oh no. Well, oh, you cool. Well, that is definitely something that could be definitely something that we can do and just interview people, just talk, just have hangout sessions, because I think people would like. I mean, you and I are basically having a conversation. We're hanging out, we chilling
right now,
and then we got people in the stream,
right?
And, it's definitely a bit more.
I think what it is, it's not about how you do it; it's what you're going to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. We living in times right now where controversy sells. And what is the hottest topic right now?
Well, the hottest topic is I'm just kind of burnt out about it because it's been really.
It's cool. We're burnt out with the shit that we're seeing on social media, but now this is our platform to share what we feel about that whole thing, or just to talk about it, or slightly elaborate what we feel about the situation. And it's a good topic because people in the chat right now, obviously that's what they're talking about. So you got to give them what they want. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about being afraid of losing people. It's about it's okay to have your own opinion and people not kill you for what you think. You know what I'm saying? Or what you say or what you do. Like that's why I feel like a lot of these companies, the reason why they fall back and not stand on their 2 feet when they do things is, oh, we're afraid we're gonna lose customers, so let's not do that. Let's just blend in. And it's like, no, I'm not like that. I like to talk about everything because if I can't be an American at the end of the day and say how I feel in certain situations without getting killed for it, then what's the point of even having free will? Like, it doesn't make no sense.
Yep, there's definitely a lot of truth to that, man.
Because there's gonna be a lot of crybabies and I don't like your opinions. It's like, bro, it's okay. I'm not gonna kill you because you went a certain way and you like certain things, and you can't kill me for what I like. You know what I'm saying? It's all about respecting each other's opinions. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that we live in a society where no one respects anybody's opinion no more. It's like my opinion matters, and that's all that matters. It is what it is. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way.
Okay, so something else that was on our ballot is a California law that New York will probably have the same thing come on their ballot very soon. So I thought I would talk about this real fast.
Go ahead, run down.
So basically, it was called Prop 22. So Prop 22 is this. Prop 22 is you have lots of drivers who wants to become employees.
Right.
And you also have lots of drivers that want to remain independent contractors.
Okay.
So the big companies, Uber, Lyft, they put up hundreds of millions of dollars to fight this, right?
Right.
Because they didn't want to make the drivers employees, because of course this would cost more for them, and then it would also it would cost more for the riders. Okay, so it would change your business model. So they didn't want to, they didn't want this to pass. So it didn't pass.
Okay.
Well, very similar bill will be passed in.
But how's Uber even doing out there? Are they making money right now, or is it like dead?
Uber Eats is their backbone right now.
Okay.
Which is kind of crazy to think about, because remember Uber before, it was a service to drop people off, and now the bulk of their money comes from Russia.
Yeah.
No, it comes from food delivery, not Russia. No longer Russia. I'd rather work for Postmates. So you'd rather work for Postmates?
And that tells you enough right there. Postmates sucks. And he said, I'd rather work for Postmates. And
I'm curious, why would you rather work for Postmates? Don't Postmates have that card situation? Postmates is better than DoorDash. Are you serious? Alex, we may not like DoorDash. We may not like Postmates. But I haven't really...
a lot of people talk good about Postmates, believe it or not.
I mean, I haven't did Postmates for a long time, so I don't necessarily know if it's changed. Because I do hear people saying good stuff about Postmates.
I've heard a lot of people talk good about Postmates. Honestly, you know what it is? I've gotten so used to getting paid, the money I've been getting paid off the platforms I use, and to see when I get on Postmates that I only get like $3 for taking something 10 miles out, it's like it's a slap in the face. I remember one time I picked up this order, right?
He said $3 for 10 miles.
I said, dude, screw it. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bubble tea spot. I said, look, I'll get it. It's going right. I'm going home anyway. It was in Chinatown. They wanted me to deliver it up to 77th Street. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, cool. Bubble tea. They bought like, what was it, 4 or 5 drinks. I'm like, all right, cool. It should be a good payout. Bruh. I ride my bike all the way up. Drop it off to the chick. She doesn't give me a cash tip at all. Fine, cool, whatever. I'm saying I'm gonna get paid on the app. Dudes paid me $2.90, bro.
Oh, that's it? They like took the tip back or whatever?
They paid me $2.90, and I think the tip was like $1 or some shit.
Oh, so you basically got like
$3.90.
Oh, so that's called penny chasing.
Penny chasing. I say, this app, man, I'm never getting back on this thing. What is this? $2. Listen, I'd rather go pack bags in the grocery store than do this right here. But I've heard people tell me they made like $100 off of freaking Postmates. It's like, whoa.
Nah, I heard people say that they make bank off Postmates, yo. Like in some of the Facebook groups, I be hearing people talk about, oh yeah, Postmates is good. But I also hear that Uber Eats is good. Like I heard people say,
I heard Uber Eats is paying a lot more now. I heard they're doing really, really good on payments now. Like I think there was this one dude I spoke to. He got like $20 for a food delivery. Like, since when? Uber never pays that much.
I made $33 doing 3 deliveries on Uber Eats last week.
Not too bad.
No, they weren't bad at all. And then they're also really close. They're really close, yo.
Right.
So it wasn't like that big of a deal at all.
Yeah. How many gallons of water I drink a day? Like a gallon and a half.
Oh, that's a lot of water, yo.
Yeah.
I get one of these.
I just be busting these down. If I show you how many bottles I have there, I got that. I usually take that to the gym.
Yeah, like what I usually do is put ice in it, and the ice, I fill it all the way up with ice, and it'll last like 2 days. The ice.
This dude said, Alex, I got one order on Postmates. Dude tipped me $18.50 for 2 mile trip. Not bad.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Hey, Christian, where are you? Are you in New York or what city are you in?
I think he's in Jersey, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, he's in Jersey. Yeah, Uber Eats is a lot better now since they show you they expect tip like caviar once stage. Oh, so question: can people still take the tip away? Jermaine, have you heard of Instacart? Of course, I heard of Instacart.
It's a car.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
Joe's AJL. What's that? What's that AJL?
AJL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Postmates. Hey, so do Postmates still do the card thing, or do our majority they're
They
doing?
still do the card. They just shipped me out a new card the other day.
They still do the card thing because what they do the card thing because you can go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So if someone says like 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 go to I don't know, go pick up me a pair of sunglasses, like you would go pick up a pair of sunglasses, right?
I remember I had a friend pick up some jeans at Bloomingdale's, and it was like some $200 and something jeans, and he got a big tip off that shit. I'm like, where them orders with me? Like, don't get me wrong. You know what's funny with Postmates? They were actually doing kind of Instacart orders before Instacart even was around.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Remember they had those deals with like Rite Aid where you can go into a Rite Aid and buy like toilet tissue, paper towels, and stuff. And it's like, oh snap.
Yeah, but the only difference back then was like it wasn't so easy on the customer's end. So the customer had to they had to put in like I want ketchup. They would have to like type it. It wasn't like
Right.
scrolling through, you pick this one, you pick that one. Like they would have to like say what they wanted. It wasn't like Instacart.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of was like Instacart because they would get the stuff delivered from CVS, you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But yeah, Instacart definitely came out with a better like interface and
Oh yeah, for sure.
the sizes, the flavors and all that.
Put it like this: Instacart is so dope, right? Last Saturday it was raining, and I hate going out in the rain. I hate working in the rain.
Oh yeah, Alex don't work in the rain.
I hate it. All I know is, I said, let me see how the app is doing. There was about like 50 orders on there, and one out of those 50 orders was this big ass order. It's like a 52 item order. The payout for that order was $83.
And how many items was it?
Like 52, 50, 52 there.
How did you carry all these items?
Bro, it was small items. Let me get 17 bananas. Let me get 2 dumbbell peppers. And bro,
Dude,
I said,
so
bro,
easy.
$83 payout just to go pick up some groceries for someone? Give me that. I went out there and I ended up making, like I said, a lot of bank off like 5 orders. Like,
well, dude, especially if they're all in the produce section, because if they're all in the produce section, it's easy peasy.
mm-hmm.
It is for real easy peasy if they're in the produce section.
And on the app when you're shopping, it has like a timer. It says, you should be done shopping for this order in an hour and 30 minutes. I ended up finishing that shopping in like 25 minutes. So that was like the fastest money I've made in 2020 so far. Like in 25 minutes, I made fucking $83. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because sometimes you can finish it way before the expected amount of time.
Of course.
Especially, like I don't know what that expected amount time is the worst case scenario. That's what that is. The worst case scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been time. I don't know. Like I don't even want to talk.
More orders.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
So dang. So are you working tonight? You gonna work tomorrow? I keep thinking
I'm working
tonight.
tomorrow. I was gonna go today, but then the streets got pretty crowded because these people are celebrating a fake victory, and it's like I said before I go out there and somebody ends up stealing my bike or something, I'll just sit back and wait. Tomorrow's gonna be a lot of money out there, so I'll just try to maximize my income tomorrow.
I thought today was Sunday actually because of all this stuff that's going on. I thought it was Sunday, but no, tomorrow's Sunday.
My knees are weak. Why are your knees weak? What's going on with you, bro? They said, Jermaine, get vodka, Red Bull. They're trying to kill you, bro.
I don't know. I think I may have some Jack Daniels in my closet, but I don't think I have any vodka.
You say you got alcohol?
Yeah, but I don't think I want to take any shots right now.
Mm.
It's early. I keep thinking it's later, yo.
All right. Hey, what time is it? What time is it? Yo, it is early. It's only gonna be like 10 o'clock.
I'm like yawning and stuff. Like I've been awake all day.
I would have thought you was drinking and shit. Like that's usually when you start yawning a lot when you're like drunk.
Well, I did a long live stream earlier and did a lot of walking, and I had to freaking.
How was the live stream? Did a lot of people show up?
Well, so basically, I went down to we had a little rally.
Okay.
We had a little rally. You know how the media said that Biden won.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like we had a little rally down there. So I went down there because they took over the street and went up to Union Square. So it was something to film, So I was out, filming it, and yeah, I was I kind of got exhausted from it.
Yeah. It comes with the age, though, man.
It comes with the age.
It does. Like I ain't today, I've been out like tired. I've been really tired. Like the thing was, I had like a very hard workout yesterday. That's usually how I like to, like. So what I'm doing now is like trying to take rest days. Like before, I was doing 7 days out the week straight working out.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm starting to take a step back. Like I gotta have my rest days. So yesterday, I had like a very intense workout. But usually when I have those very intense workouts, the recovery time is pretty much the 2 days I'm taking off. So like today was like one of those days I'm like groggy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Tomorrow I'm definitely gonna be out there. I'm gonna try to get my little 10 hours of sleep, and then try to be out there in the streets tomorrow morning, all the way to the night, make this money. Yeah.
That's look what this person says. That's what happens when you're vegan, low energy. That's what happens when you have been moving around all day.
I mean, you can't say that about just like I'm not vegan and I'm low energy right now.
I mean, it was cold. Today was cold too. Like when it's cold outside,
it was like 75 degrees over here today.
Yeah, it was
it's still kind of warm. It's 65 degrees right now for November. It's November.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they said for me to get the Jermaine dreads.
Get the Jermaine dreads. Go to Amazon. Yeah. Go to Amazon. They got you. Jeff Bezos gonna hook you up, bro. He gonna hook you up like a tow truck, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting on my my second camera to come in. They gotta send me my second camera.
You got another camera coming in? What kind of camera you got?
You didn't see my new rig, right? You didn't see the new rig yet?
What kind of rig you got? You got a live streaming rig, or you got a a DSLR?
I got a whole new camera. I'll show you right now. Give me a second. Let me go grab it.
There's Vegan Jim. She's been vegan for 30 years. I have lots of energy nearly all the time. Yeah, I have energy, but when I'm tired, I don't have energy when I'm tired. I don't have energy when I'm tired because my body needs to lay down. That's why I don't have energy when I'm tired. And I'm a little tired right now.
Let's do it. Oh, man. All right, so this is the new Sony rig.
Oh, wow.
Sony A7C. Here's the kicker, though. This is one you're going to like right here. They got the little flip-out screen now, bro.
You got a Sony
Finally,
has a full. I know. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a full frame.
Mm-hmm.
Beast. This thing is a beast, bro. Like, the image quality in this is amazing, bro. But yeah, they finally got the flip-out screen. And it's a perfect vlogging rig now. Like this autofocus on this, amazing. The low light capabilities, amazing.
Have you thought about getting into like live streams, like more like at home setup type live streams?
I did a few. I don't know if you checked them out with my old camera.
You hook up
like a nice setup. I had like the blue neon lights in the back, lighting on my face, and I was streaming from my camera. and it's more pro. You know what I'm saying? A pro shot. As a matter of fact, on one of the live streams, I even threw on my wireless mic, and you can hear me from that wireless mic clear as day. Like, dope.
Oh, that sounds pretty dope. Because like I was thinking about hooking up a DSLR.
I was actually gonna do that setup for this live stream, but I was like, let's see how this works first. So the next time I do a live stream with you, I'll probably be streaming it on this guy.
Okay, because if you stream it on that, you could just like, you can easily just hook it up to your computer with the link.
Yeah.
The same. That link makes it super easy, right?
Right. So what I'll do is I'll have to open that link from my computer, and I'll stream everything from that guy, and it'll be that blurry background, nice background setup. Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's a nice rig. Thanks. Wait until you start seeing the product that comes out of this. Sony has been just stepping it up. They've been stepping it up with their cameras, and right now they own the space when it comes to like these rigs. Like everybody's switching Sony right now. Most you know, Casey just switched to Sony.
Okay, so a while ago he was using Canon, and then he went to Sony 4K for a minute, and then he went back to Canon.
Right.
So when did he just switch back again?
Sony came out with this other camera. It's called the Sony A7S3, and right now that's like the king of the castle when it comes to like vlogging rigs. So his last 10, 15 videos, he's been shooting it on that, and he's been talking about it like all over his Twitter as well. Like, this is the best camera. So like I said, it's a very solid rig. So like this camera is the baby version of that one. This is a more affordable version of that camera. Like this doesn't do 4K 60, but it does 4K 30. It has the same autofocus as the A7 III. And of course the newly flip out screen. They both have this flip out screen. So yeah, man, this is dope. Trust me, it's really dope. Like I said, I can't wait to show you the vlogs that I got shot on this. But one of the videos I'm actually gonna shoot from this is gonna be that 5G video for the T-Mobile.
What kind of microphone you got on that?
This is the Rode Video Micro.
Oh, you got the Rode Video mic?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go straight wireless from here on out because you know with this you still pick up a lot of background noise.
Yeah.
So with my wireless one, I could just snap it onto my jacket, put the transmitter on top, small rig like a little box, put it on there, and just walk away from the camera. And still, you can still hear me loud and clear. You know what I mean? I don't have to be shouting. So I'm just gonna go wireless with that.
I got this.
I've been thinking about maybe looking into buying that DJI. Yeah, same thing. It's the Mini, right?
This is one of those Amazon knockoffs.
What brand is it? What is it?
A Movo.
Mofo. Okay, I got another one there. A company has sent me to review it, and that was actually good though. That brand is actually good.
Yeah, it's. I think it's only $20 cheaper than the Rode Video Mic Pro.
Yeah.
And the Rode Video Mic Pro, like they don't last like that long. Like after a while, you'll start to hear popping sounds. Because I'm on my like third Rode Video Mic Pro, so I thought let's just try this one. I don't expect this one to last longer than the Rode Video Mic Pro, but I think it was like $45. And the cool thing, the reason why I got it is it came in a couple of these cords. Okay. Sometimes these cords go bad.
Okay.
And it also came with extra these things. These red clips.
Okay.
So I was like $45. We'll see how long it lasts for.
So you've been shooting with that?
Well, actually, no, I haven't been shooting with this.
You haven't used that yet?
I used it for a video at home filmed on this camera.
What camera's that one? The LX?
This is the LX7. No, this is the G7.
G7. Oh, that's the first one. That's the one that you had from. Damn, that's legendary right there.
Yeah. Well, because I've been doing everything on GoPros. Like I hardly ever use this camera anymore.
Right. It's hard to go outside with a big rig, but
I was just about to say, how do you go outside with a big camera anymore?
Now I'll be more like being that one, it's a new toy, so it's like you want to go out there and shoot things. Listen, I'll keep it 100 with you. Like, you can capture a lot of good things with GoPros and action cameras, but it's never gonna be the quality of something like this. Like, and the thing is, I love image quality. I like my stuff to look really good. Like, does it feel good holding this up outside in front of a lot of people? No, it sucks. But at least I know my videos are gonna look crispy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But there's a trade-off. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no such thing as the perfect vlogging rig, but if I could take this over a GoPro, I probably would take a GoPro over this because GoPros can get wet, and it's just a $500 rig compared to a $3,000 rig. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like my trip to Puerto Rico, I shot that whole trip on my little action camera, and people enjoyed it. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. So it's a trade-off, but it's like, I don't know, man. I guess when you tell a story, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, right?
You know, I'm definitely a big fan of the smaller cameras now. I mean, actually, especially like filming in an airport. Like I was just like flying I was just flying recently.
Right.
And I remember a while ago when I used to fly, and I would fly with the big camera like in the airport, and I would film everything with the big camera. And I was thinking about how, like, I mean, it worked back then,
right?
But I was thinking about like how nowadays it is so much easier with a GoPro, and it's like, you know, it's like this big, and like you can easily stick it in this pocket,
right?
And you can just walk normally instead of having this big long. The microphone is this big,
right?
You know, the microphone is bigger than the microphone is bigger than the GoPro. You know, Jermaine, one thing.
I don't want, like, I'm ignoring these people. Two of my favorite vloggers. Thank you, guys.
Oh, that's what's up.
What's up, Alex and Jermaine? What's up, Mike? Let me see. You've seen you guys a while since you guys were out in New York. Yeah, as we were talking about earlier. Yeah, Sony A7 S3 is the best. I want $3,000 though. Yeah, that rig is expensive, but you're gonna get so much out of that. Like, look, if you're a person that's gonna literally use the product every day, I'll say get the rig. But if you're a person that's you just want it just because you say you just want it, then don't even waste your money. But yeah, Jermaine, if you do ever get back into riding e-bikes, do purchase. Oh, they tell you to purchase a new bike. Thank you both for sharing. No problem. Alex, what's up? Yo, what's up, Bird? Which YouTuber are you following? Which YouTubers are you following?
It's a good question. We can both tell that one apart for a minute.
You could pop off.
I was just about to tell you to go first.
I had to think for a minute. I subscribed to this guy a few months ago, and the reason why I subscribed to him is because one, his character is pretty dope. I think he's a pretty dope dude, and the image quality, his image quality is amazing, and his editing is pretty solid. His name is Terry Warfield. Terry Warfield. Yeah, that's his name. Dope. He's a dope YouTuber. Like, he's still up and coming, probably like 10K on subscribers.
Oh, so this is a small guy.
He's a small guy. But you know, I believe if he continues to do what he's doing, he'll definitely make it to the top. Because, like I said, he has a great personality. He's a great YouTuber. And like I said, his image quality is super dope.
What part of where does he live?
I believe Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. But his videos are dope.
Chicago.
He's more of a tech guy, but he also shoots like little vlogs here and there. You know
what is he? I want to go check him out.
I'll send you the link to his channel.
Okay, cool. Send me the link.
Yeah, but he's definitely dope. He's definitely dope.
That makes it super dope to
I like watching
people
other
like
YouTubers. That. You know, because the thing is, look, over the years, TV has gotten so trash to me. Like, TV shows have gotten so bad. Movies aren't that great anymore. And there's nothing like getting on YouTube and discovering different personalities. Because you gotta remember, when you come on this platform, these are content creators that are creating content directly. They're their own managers, they're their own producers, they're their own storytellers. They edit everything. Well, mostly everybody edits their own thing. And I like to hear different people's stories and backgrounds. Like we know what it takes to be a YouTuber. Like it's not an easy job. You know what I'm saying? Like to sit back and edit everything every day. You know what I'm saying? And when you see someone who actually puts that much work in the product, it makes you want to stick around longer because you respect what they got going on, and you want to see how far they're gonna take it. Like, there was this other dude I used to, well, not used to, I still watch his stuff. I remember when I subscribed to him, he was like 1,000 subscribers in. His name is YC Imaging.
Mm-hmm.
And now the dude is big time. He's getting flown all over the place to review different products. Like he's blowing up, and it's like I love seeing stories like that because like it keeps that faith in you. Like, yo, if you keep doing this and you find what works for you, you can take it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like just seeing people grow from being that small to, you know what I mean, propelling into something bigger. And, you know, every day I'm on this platform, I look at different YouTubers and see what they're talking about. And if it interests me, I'll stick around, I'll subscribe. And, you know, it's the same thing with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe we have character and people love what we got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just need to be more consistent with my stuff. Like,
well, how come you don't just go out and make some of them live streams? Like,
well, I had took the whole month of October because, like I said, I got back from that trip from Puerto Rico.
mm-hmm.
My discipline when it came to my health, you know, I started to slip up a little bit. I was eating bad foods again, and I said, look, let me lock it up. Let me get back on this grind. And
this man went on vacation and said, look,
I had to lock it up. Like I didn't get a haircut. I wasn't partying. Everything was gym, home. When I didn't have my son, and then when I had my son, it was take my son to school, gym, back home, pick up my son, and that was pretty much the month of October. And I was just locked in of trying to just get that thing going. So, yeah. But yeah. So what new subscribers you subscribe to right now, and what are they talking about in these videos?
Well, these aren't new subscribers that I'm subscribed to.
Right.
But let me just go through my news feed for a little bit because sometimes I just need a little refresher who exactly I'm watching.
Right. This guy says great video quality makes a big difference. It does. Like between that and audio, there's no way in hell I'm gonna watch your video and your audio is bad. Like if I gotta struggle to hear what you're saying because you didn't fix your audio levels, I just can't watch it. Or there's a lot of noise background, I just can't do it. I don't care how good you are behind camera. If your audio is trash, I can't sit there and watch it or hear it, whatever it is. Like,
yo, good audio definitely makes a difference. Like good audio definitely makes a difference because like I had bad audio and then I went and got this microphone.
I have that same microphone in gray.
Oh, you do?
I've had it for like 4 years. I bought it when I was working at Best Buy.
Yeah, it definitely makes audio sound so much better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And people love that. Like people want to hear something that sounds good. You know. What's the meaning of the whole new scenario of politics to you guys? Do you think something is really going to change? I'm not really gonna talk about the current state as much.
Kiwa scooter still running, Alex. That Kiwa scooter is no longer with us. It's rest in peace. Sorry.
What kind of scooter are you riding now?
I don't have any scooter. Like I said, once I got into this transformation of, you know, taking more care of myself, I figured I had to get away from the E stuff because I didn't want to jeopardize getting injured and then it would have been over. I would have never stood focused on trying to like keep the weight off and, you know, working out because you'd be injured. But you know, I just, you know, just in a different place in my life right now. Like this guy in the comment just said, it's true. Like the party life could really not propel you, but set you back on your goals. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember, this is a lifestyle. Just like being a vegan is a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with this. It's like you have to eliminate. Like it's funny. I was on the phone with one of my homegirls today, She's like, yo, your glow up is ridiculous. Like, you look a whole different person. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I had to dedicate myself to this thing and make it a thing. She says, yo, but what are you doing? Like, and I explained to her what I had to do to get there. And I told her I had to eliminate the party life. You know what I'm saying? Like, the party life would literally set you back. Remember, you get drunk. It takes a few days for you to freaking recover from being drunk. You know how you are the next day. You feel all like crap. You don't want to do nothing. You start eating all the bad foods to try to replenish what you freaking lost the day before or whatever.
You don't exercise right that day. You let you
Exercise,
chill.
and that chill day would turn into another chill day. You're gonna wake up the next day after that and be like, damn, I'm still not feeling the gym, but let me keep eating this bad food though. And it just becomes a chain reaction. It's just like a snowball effect. It just continues and continues. So at some point, you got to take control of your life. You just put a stop to it, put a wall in front of it, and say, no, I got to stop this and completely change the way I've been living. And when, like I said, once you start checking off that list on what stops you from achieving those goals, the journey gets a little more easier. So, like I said, the things I had to lock in was, let's clean up how we eat. Let's eliminate people in your life that are not beneficial on helping you get to that next level as far as mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. And just basically completely just taking away the party life. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, you can still party, but we already know, like I said earlier, when you party, you drink, you have fun, and it becomes a snowball effect, which it's just hard to get up the next day and do it. So you just, like I said, you start gaining willpower I mean, what you want to do. And you know, just between fasting and working out, it helped me out. So you just got to figure out your weaknesses and make them your strengths. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta turn your pain into champagne.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they're watching on TV, just YouTube and learning. That's the beauty about YouTube, man. Like, you could learn so much, like, on this platform. Like, there's a lot of videos of like, yo, how to do this, how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Postmates is the job of the future generations. We're all screwed.
I noticed someone is talking about in the stream how someone's like, what's the sharing economy? The sharing economy is Uber, Lyft, Postmates, TaskRabbit, all these new jobs that have popped up in the past, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years.
It's been that short? You would have thought they were around longer than that. That's crazy, right?
Well, when I moved to San Francisco 6 years ago, that's when I discovered Lyft, because I remember I needed to go on the other side of town, and I didn't have a car. And, you know, I thought, oh, I could just take a taxi. And I noticed that, wait, what's going on? What's up with these cars with the pink things on the front of the cars, you know? And I noticed, like, yo, I'm seeing these cars with the pink things on them everywhere. It must be something. And then I figured out it was, you know, it was like a car service, like a taxi service. And it's better than taking a taxi.
Right.
And that's, you know, Uber and Lyft started. And then when Uber and Lyft started, like, Postmates was just, it was born right around that same time. Well, don't get me wrong, it was around before then, but like it was just getting popular right around that same time.
Right.
You know, basically that's when the sharing economy was sort of really getting
its feet wet.
Yeah. I mean, it had existed maybe a couple years before, but not outside of, like, you know, San Francisco and, you know, very, very select markets. And look at it today. It's so mainstream today.
So mainstream.
I mean, it's super mainstream. Like, it's so mainstream that, like, the reputation is becoming worse and worse, you know, just because it's so mainstream.
Right.
It wasn't like it once was. It's the gig economy, not the sharing. Yo, nowadays it is referred to as the gig economy. It's not really the sharing economy, but the sharing economy is that was the proper name nowadays. It's called the gig economy. But you know the part that I really don't like about it? The part that I don't like about it, the sharing economy is being used as a weapon I don't know what it's like in New York. New York, people have a whole different work idea in New York. Like people were independent contractors for years in New York, right? But one thing I've noticed here with the Uber drivers and the people in the sharing economy, you have a few people in the gig economy who make a lot of money. 10% of the people make majority of the money. 10% of the people do majority of the work. That's why they make majority of the money, okay? Because they're working more. Some places I go in the city, I see the same people there all the time. You know why I see them there all the time? Because it's lucrative and they're making money. If they were not making money, they probably would not be there moving around all the time. But you also have some people that they just don't want to work as much. You know what I mean? They don't want to go out and push themselves. They don't care about that $300 a day. They're happy with $85 a day. But then on top of that, they want that $85 a day for doing a lot less work than $300 a day. And then they want benefits on top of that, you know? And Alex, you know what? The harsh reality is none of these jobs were meant to be full-time jobs. You can hustle them and make them a full-time job, like you and I. You know how we at certain times we have had these full-time jobs, but that wasn't its intention, you know. And it's a lot of people out there that they came from a full-time job. They came from having a boss. They came from having taxes deducted out of their check, and now they're driving for Uber. They have expenses that they're not used to. Right. You know, they have to pay for gas. They have to do all these things that they're not used to. They're used to going to a freaking office. They're used to going to, not an office, but they're used to going to an employer and someone else telling them what to do.
Right.
Now they have to do everything all themselves. And some people are very upset and they're like, we want benefits. We want money. We want this. We want that. Yeah. But you know what? What about that person that sells newspapers on the corner of the street on Sundays? Now, maybe you can't relate with this, but people that live outside the city, they know what I'm talking about. Right. They be driving, they see the little guy selling newspapers on Sunday. That's an independent contractor, okay? That's an independent contractor. If he doesn't show up to sell newspapers on that corner, guess what? He ain't making any money.
Right.
You know why he ain't making any money? Because he didn't do anything to make any money. Right. And he knows that his position is he's an independent contractor. He knows he's not a job. If he wanted a job, guess what? He would go to Starbucks. When you go to Starbucks, guess what? You can start off as being a barista. You can move up to a shift manager. You can move up to a manager. You can move up to a store manager.
Right.
When you're an Uber driver, you're not moving up to anything.
Right.
I mean, maybe you might move up from driving Uber X to Uber SUV, you know. But you know, basically these gig jobs, these are dead end jobs. You know, that's what they are.
I mean, think about it when we first signed up to these things. It wasn't even about it being. They didn't advertise it as a main job. They said you want to make extra cash on the side. They knew people were struggling with the main jobs that they had, and the advertisement for these things with these gig economy gigs apps before were like, oh, if you want to make some extra cash, here's the apps to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like that anymore. If you look at the way it is now, it's here, make some money with this, make $3,500 a week, and you see that number, and it's like, oh shit, you can make $3,500 with this app. Like if you look at the way they advertise Instacart and shit, make $3,500 a week. It's possible. You really can make $3,500 a week.
That's what they advertise?
Yeah.
$3,500 a week?
Yep.
That's horrible, yo.
Why is it horrible?
It's horrible that they make people that they advertise like, wow, you can make this much. That's kind of like a little. I mean, come on, the average person ain't gonna make that much money.
No, listen, it goes back to what you said earlier. It's all about the work you put in. You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna make $3,500 sitting on your ass.
Yeah, but I guess if you worked like 14 hours a day, you
Not
could possibly.
even.
Oh, 16 or 17.
Not even like a good
18.
cool 6-7 hours. Like it's not even like 4 to 5 hours. You can make like, oh, you got a excuse me, you got a donation.
Yes, yes, yes. You are seeing these before me because I noticed you're reading comments before me. Like you'll read it, and then as soon as you read it, it'll pop up on my screen.
You don't have a side like phone to watch the stream?
Well, I'm watching it on Yard Stream.
Oh,
So,
that's why you're getting it late, because you're using third-party app. If you're using the app, you can see it.
yeah, for sure. Well, you know what Yard Stream does? It streams it to our cloud software.
Yeah.
Like it streams it to the cloud, and then it bounces it to YouTube. What up, Marde? What's going on, Marde?
Yo, VJ was in here earlier. I didn't even know she was subscribed to you, yo. VJ, were you there still? What's up, VJ?
Who is VJ?
She said something way earlier in the stream. What time we started this?
We started this 1 hour and 30 minutes ago. Okay. Well, no, I probably started with you maybe 1 hour and like 25 minutes.
Yeah, VJ's not there. No,
thanks for the super chat, Marty.
Marty, shout out to
thanks for the super chat. You guys are hardworking. Is there a burnout level?
Burnout level? What you mean? Like you get burnt out from the app? That's what he means?
Well, for the most part, I'm gonna keep it real. I really haven't been working the apps that much for the past couple months. Like I've been working them a little bit here and there, but I haven't been working them like I was a few months ago.
Madison. Hi, Madison.
Hey, what's going on, Madison?
You can overwork. I wouldn't say you overwork. But you know, I hate repetitive shit. Like I hate, you know what I mean? Like, and when you see the beauty, look, I'm not saying I hate the gig economy, because I don't hate the gig economy. I think the gig economy is dope, right? But shit can get repetitive after a while. It can. You're going into the store, you're shopping, you're delivering. You're going into the store, you're shopping, you're delivering. So yeah, it can get repetitive. It gets very repetitive. But here's the kicker. Here's the beauty out of the whole thing. When you do feel like it's burning you out, you can take as much time as you want off. You get what I'm saying? You make your own schedule. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty about this whole thing, is that if you ever feeling like you're overwhelmed with the gig economy, you can take a break.
Check out this person here. They said, let two brothers set up a vegan food truck. So that's something I've actually thought about. I think that's going to be very trendy very soon. More vegan restaurants popping up. Yeah. I thought about doing that in my hometown. You know, if I ever move back, like starting up a vegan restaurant. Right. But I think that's going to be very saturated very soon, because there's a lot, dude. The vegan scene is about to expand big time. The vegan scene, and also the vegan scene and the anything with the electric car space. Both of those, we're about to see some rapid growth in the next 5 to 10 years in both of those spaces. They're both kind of very similar, you know.
They said trucks are expensive.
Trucks freaking are expensive.
They are expensive, but if your stuff is booming, it's gonna be you make just enough money to pay off those expenses. You know what I
mean? You don't necessarily have to do a food truck. You can kind of do something like you don't have to. You could start a restaurant without having a lot of money. What you would do is you would kind of you could go to one of those places where they have like maybe they have like, okay, I'm trying to think. They have these places where like they'll have like 20 different restaurants in one area, and each restaurant is like 12 by 12. It's like a little small kitchen, and then you go up, you order your food, and then you walk away and sit down, and there's like a seating area, you know.
Right.
You could start it off at a place like that, you know.
I would honestly, if I had to choose, I would rather do a vegan food truck than a actual regular food truck. And I'm gonna tell you why. Vegan food, I notice the expiration dates on it lasts longer. Vegan food lasts so much longer. So if you have a product that isn't really selling that much, at least you don't have to worry about saying, "Oh my God, this meat is gonna spoil you in like 2 more days. I gotta throw it out or give it out for free." Vegan food, that should have just lived like for a while. You know what I mean? So,
Well, that's only the vegan processed stuff, and then everything else is good. Like the vegetables, that's not so bad, you know.
right.
But I get what you're saying. The meat is like, yeah, it does go bad pretty fast.
You know, but you gotta think about it too, though. Like the other bad hand to that too is that vegan food is expensive still. You know what I mean? Like it's not cheap.
It's expensive today.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, one thing you gotta watch out for, Alex, is this right here. You gotta watch out when the vegan patties are cheaper than the actual real patties. That's when that's the breaking point. And now with the electric cars, I'm gonna tell you what you gotta watch out for with the electric cars.
Good.
When that kit when the batteries when the kit, I think right now it gets about $100 per kilowatt hour. It's about $100 per kilowatt hour. When it dropped to $80 per kilowatt hour, it's gonna be way cheaper than a freaking a gasoline car.
Right.
And when they can get the technology to that, that's when we're gonna see massive adoption, because it's gonna be cheaper, way cheaper to buy a freaking electric car, like just straight off the bat.
Right.
Not only the less maintenance over time, and then the less operating costs. It's gonna be the same thing with veganism. It's gonna be the same thing with veganism. When they figure out ways to make the price even cheaper than the real meat,
Right.
places like McDonald's are gonna be like, "Yo, we're gonna have plant-based meat because it's cheaper. We can make more money."
It's funny because I was at the restaurant BBQs and all they sell there is like Texas style food, like wings, burgers, and shit like that. So I looked at the menu yesterday, right? I said, "Oh shit, they have a vegan option. They have a few vegan options there now." So it's just the fact that all these major restaurants out here are taking the plunge and seeing what's up with vegan food is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that they added that to the list is pretty dope. And like that's another video I want to shoot too. Is like grabbing up different vegan foods from around the city, from these different like people that are making these things. Just taste it, just get reviews. Let's see what BBQs, burgers, plant-based burgers are like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and just every other week there's something different. You know what I mean? Like change up the game a little bit. You know. But
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah.
So it's been a pretty good story, and you want to get ready to end this one?
You want to say some? Because people are commenting pretty hard. I don't know if you want to check that out. And then,
Oh yeah, man. You want to like end it like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that?
let's interact with these people. They've been writing. I just feel bad that we haven't been.
Yes. They coming through.
Yeah. Vegan is expensive. Yeah, it is.
Let's do a vegan food
That's
truck.
do either y'all have an ENI or EIN? Or was it EIN?
I think that's some tax number.
Oh yeah, no. Let's do a vegan food truck. Hey, if I was to do a food truck, because remember I told you that my local supermarket, they do like cold cuts, but it's vegan cold cuts. Imagine making vegan subs.
Bro, that's actually art. That is getting popular in London. There's a restaurant, a vegan butcher that just opened there. It's a vegan butcher. Like they got like, you walk in, it looked like a regular butcher, but everything in there is vegan.
Right.
And they can straight up do vegan cold cuts.
Yeah. Have you tried cold cuts? Vegan cold cuts?
So I got some vegan meat in there right now. It looked just like ham. And then I got some diet cheese.
Nice.
So if you go to Trader Joe's, they have, it's called terfuki.
Okay.
And you know, if you go to Whole Foods, they got their own brand. but tofurkey, it looked just like it's like that sliced meat, right? You know how they had like sliced ham or the sliced chicken or whatever, and it looked just like it.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, that my local supermarket, they sell cold cuts, but it's vegan and it's like that sliced up.
And dude, honestly, I can't taste the difference because you know that the real cold cuts is crap anyway. You know that, right?
Sodium out the ass, bro.
It's sodium out the ass. Like they put the worst crap in there. Like it's really not good. So at least the vegan stuff, like at least you know it's vegan.
You know it's vegan. It's good. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Mexican food in San Francisco and network. They want us to do Mexican food, I guess, right? In you guys' opinion, what would you say is the best way someone could start making money remotely? Oh, I don't know about any remote money making right now.
You said remote money making?
Yeah. I wouldn't even know. I guess YouTube, right? But you have to put the work in.
There's ways to make remote money, but it's not exactly for everyone. It's for, you know what I mean? Like if you are doing food deliveries, I really can't give you too much advice on how to make remote money, you know? But if you got like a platform, you know, maybe I can give you more advice, you know?
Yeah. This dude said impossible meat. They put a throw up emoji.
Yeah, I take it he don't like that impossible meat. What do you think about impossible meat? You've tried it, right?
Yeah, I think it's good actually.
It has soy in it. That's why a lot of people don't like it.
I mean, I don't dig the soy because like soy creates estrogen, and men shouldn't have estrogen flowing in them. But
And soy is in everything. So how I look at it like this: if you put soy in all this other stuff, and you put it in freaking the Impossible Burger, I'd rather have a Beyond Burger because there's no soy in it. You know.
yeah, but I would try to get an option where there's no soy because there's a lot of them that don't contain soy.
Well, there's a lot that don't contain. You're right. You're totally right about that. There's a lot that don't contain soy.
So I wouldn't even like. Yeah.
I'll tell you another company that I'm looking to get some food, but you have to order it. Like they're not in stores. It's called a Real Good Food Company. They have cold cuts. They have vegan steaks. They have vegan ribs. I just heard about it recently on like on YouTube. And
this guy's stupid. He said he would turn into a soy boy.
Yeah, you don't want to be a soy boy.
We good. I definitely would. See, like, so the thing is that spot Jermaine put me on to downtown, that spot called Go Zen. A lot of the food they do make is made out of soy, but
yeah, for sure.
Okay, like eating once in a blue, it's okay. It's whatever. Now, if you're having it every day, then it's a problem. But nah, I think Go Zen is like one of those things you just do like once in a week, once in a blue.
Well, you know what though? So with vegan chicken is usually made from soy.
Right.
Okay. That's just kind of how it is. Like usually if you go to a place, it's gonna be soy based.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe Beyond has another option that's not soy. So like you know how Beyond was testing their vegan chicken in Atlanta at that KFC?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know much about their vegan chicken.
Right.
But I think if Beyond makes vegan chicken, it's gonna be soy free because none of their products have soy, and I think that's one of their selling points. I think they want to make all of their products soy free.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people out there that don't like soy. You know, it's not just it's a bunch of people that don't like it. So I think that's their plan, and that's why. Maybe that's why we don't have vegan chicken. Maybe they're still working on vegan chicken that's not soy based.
Right. Yeah, I mean, look, I believe there should be options, especially with the stuff going on in the world today. Like they're slaughtering these animals. A lot of these animals be sick as hell. A lot of these animals are being injected with steroids, and the last thing we need to do is put all this bullshit in our bodies. You know what I mean? And if there's options where you could actually find some balance, and I'm not saying go full-fledged vegan, but if you can do maybe 3 vegan meals a week and incorporate some some organic chicken or whatever it is at the same time, then I would do that. But just to be buying straight up meat all the time, like, I don't know. I just feel like just too much of anything is no good. You know what I mean? Like, and just like I said, getting on this journey, like I did a protein fast for 7 days where I just drank literally shakes. You know what I mean? Like, and fuck, and it was pretty much one of the dopest experiences I ever had because like you're not putting dead animals in you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just pretty much drinking these protein shakes, and you're just so clear-minded. I was just on a different planet, to be honest with you. Like, it's just something when they freaking slaughter these animals. Like, I don't know, it affects your mood. I don't know, it's weird. Like you eat them, and it just like it does something to you. So it's like the fact that I didn't have any meat that whole 7 days, you could feel the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Question: why do people, Alex? Since I got somebody else in the stream, I can just have a one-on-one with. Why do people leave comments like this?
Well,
this one right here. If shit, and you have, I would think what they're trying to say. If shit hits the fan and you have to eat anything available,
what would you do?
What would you do? I mean, what would you think I would do?
Survival.
You know? It's like why do people ask that question? It's almost like you know, like if I'm rooting for the Giants, right? If I'm rooting for the Giants and they're going against another team,
right,
and the Giants lose, and you know I was rooting for the Giants, and you ask me, yeah, what about the Giants? Well, fool, you already know about the Giants. Like you, I mean, obviously, do you have common sense? Because you know common sense ain't so common no more, you know.
Yeah, but a lot of people lack common sense. That's the reason why we're in the shithole we're in right now.
Beyond used to have chicken strips, but they pull them because they taste nasty. Really?
I mean, Giants do suck. Meat, like I said, I've been eating no funny shit. A lot of people don't know this though, but like if you go to like halal food, they don't like slaughter animals the way we slaughter animals.
Nope.
And you can feel you can tell the difference. You eat their food compared to like an animal that was like slaughtered, different.
Okay, so what it is? So the Hala people do it, and also the Jewish people do it. Right. I forget. They both do something very similar. Right. They use extremely sharp knives, right?
Right.
And then they also, when they kill the animal, they don't make the animal's not in fear when they kill it. And since the animal is not in fear when they kill it, it doesn't tense up.
Right.
When an animal knows it's gonna die, the muscles get tense.
Right.
And so I don't know if it's true, but some people say that like when animals know that they're gonna die, they release this hormone into their body.
Right.
You know, and with halal and the Jewish meat, since the animal doesn't go through that, I'm gonna die. It doesn't, like, that's why the meat tastes so much better. So yeah, like
you can feel it's a difference. Like it's not something I'm trying to sell you on. Like people in this chat, I'm not trying to sell you on nothing. I'm literally telling you from a dude that has been eating slaughtered meat his whole life, and then like literally getting into this different phase of trying different cultures, and you can feel the difference, bro. Like it's weird. Like, and I think with the Jewish people, they don't even cut their heads off. What they do is they inject the animal or something like that with something to kill them. It's never like the way we kill them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, the way we kill them and the way a lot of the world kill them is they just rile them all up, and you know, they just grab them and
slit their throats,
and they just be screaming. They hear the other ones screaming, and they already know what's gonna happen. You know,
it's so crazy, right?
What a horrible way to die.
Like it's crazy. Like we done literally been eating like our whole lives. We ate animal product, and it's like you see them get killed, and it's like, damn, that's so fucked up. It's so messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we still eat it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. That shit weird. This dude said, "I love meat."
It kill him under stress.
Yeah, I don't eat beef. Eat chicken only. Yeah.
I love meat. Someone was talking about the food pyramid earlier. Okay, so we were just going over meat and soy. So there's other things in the food pyramid. There's vegetables, there's fruits, there's grains, there's nuts. Um, you know, so, those aren't as entertaining to talk about versus meat, because meat is what people are going to talk about the
Right.
most when they're not vegan. They're going to talk about not eating meat, or they're going to talk about, oh, I'm eating this instead, So
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just talking about what I didn't like.
Another thing that's getting super trendy, and I think it's freaking disgusting if you ask me. You ever heard of that carnivore?
The carnivore diet, where they just eat just meat.
Not that they just eat meat. They don't cook that shit.
Oh, they eat raw meat. Oh,
yes.
Gosh.
That's fucking disgusting.
Oh.
That right there, bro, you lost me with that. That shit is disgusting. There's a dude on YouTube. I watch both his channels. I'm actually subscribed to him. He's a funny guy.
Is he in like the UK? Is he in Europe?
He's in Canada.
Oh.
His name is Vegetable Police. Check him out on YouTube. He's got some dope content. But he's another guy. He just tries different diets, and he'll show you his body, the results he's getting from these diets, his workouts and shit. But he's more on the comedian side. But he does a lot of carnivore diets, and he shows how he eats that meat, and it's fucking disgusting, bro. It's nasty, bro. It's all bloody. He chooses it like uncooked meat is not soft. And you can hear him tearing it apart, like it's like
there's blood coming out of it and stuff.
Disgusting, bro.
Yeah, it's.
How do you not get sick off that, bro? Like
that's a good question. I was just thinking that, like, how do your stomach hold it down? Maybe he's used to it. I mean, I felt like if I ate that, like, I would just be really sick and I'd be about to die throwing up.
Listen, if you was to eat that right now. If you see that right now coming off some vegan shit, I think you'll be dead.
Yeah.
You'll poison yourself.
Well, also, like, your brain would just be tripping out, bro.
That's
like
disgusting, bro.
Your brain would be tripping out eating some red, slimy, bloody stuff.
Ugh. Because they don't even clean it. They take out the package and they season it. And they eat it like
that. They can't wash it because it's raw. I mean, which is insane.
Like my thing is, people don't believe in salmonella. Like, that's real.
Well, I mean, if you don't believe in salmonella, I mean, isn't that exactly how you would get it, eating raw meat?
Yo,
that's how people get that shit, right? Eating raw meat.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't eat raw meat.
Maggots, worms inside your body. It's fucking disgusting.
Dude, it could be worms in the meat. Actually,
right. Yes.
It could literally be worms in the meat.
See, like when I clean my meat, I literally let it sit in vinegar for at least an hour. I let my meat sit in vinegar for at least an hour. Then I let it run under the cold water for another hour, and then I start the seasoning.
Yeah, but when you go to a restaurant down the street, they don't do that.
They don't do that shit. Hell no.
They just be taking that junk, just throwing it in there.
That's why I'm very picky when it comes to like eating in people's houses. Not everybody's clean, bro.
Well, just go vegan, and then you'll have an excuse not to eat anyone's food.
Everybody is vegan.
You're like, oh, I'm vegan. I'm sorry, like, I don't want anything. I'm vegan.
Here's the cheat code, though. If you don't have vinegar in your house, you have some lemons sitting around. Squeeze a shitload of lemons and put that shit with some water. You'll clean off your meat pretty good.
Falafels. I had fried Chick-fil-A's with garlic.
As a matter of fact, that spot, the halal guys, they sell falafels too. I gotta take you to that spot. It's so good.
We got it here. It's out here.
Oh, you got
yeah,
halal guys?
Yeah, we got them. They got their own little shop here.
Yeah.
But it's not vegan though, I don't think.
The the falafels, yes, yeah.
The falafels might be, but something like, I don't go there. The reason why I don't go there because I scooped it out. And it's not vegan. Something, I think the sauce that they put on there is not vegan.
It's mayonnaise.
Yeah, so it's not
But
vegan.
you don't have to put it. It's your choice.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I guess.
you go in there, you can get like one of those wraps where you can do like the rice, the salad, and then you can put a few falafel balls in it, and you're good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a vegan dish.
Yeah, that would be a vegan dish.
You should try it out. Do a video.
Because I haven't been there, and I actually never been there because of, I thought it wasn't vegan. Salute, Jermaine and Alex. Well, that's cool, Boston. 617. When I was younger, I ate raw bacon sandwich. I thought it was lunch meat. It was good. Don't think I got sick.
Like, I don't even understand people who eat steak medium rare. It's like, ugh, that's not even cooked. That's fucking disgusting, bro. Ugh. That's nasty, bro.
Medium rare, dude. And it'd be red. It'd be like bleeding on the plate and stuff. That's so true.
That's so nasty, bro.
That's so true, dude.
And then they chew into like, yeah, it's so good. Yeah.
I would always get my steaks well done before I was vegan.
Well done, yes.
Yeah.
If it's not well done with that A1 steak sauce, I don't want it.
Bro, the A1 steak sauce, dog. The A1 was so legit. I almost want to go get some A1 right now and just put it on a slice of bread. Eat that shit.
Don't do it, right? Toast the bread, throw that spread, you heard?
Oh, toast the bread and then put the A1 sauce on some toast.
A1 on it? Yeah. I'll tell you this. I've had an air fryer for like the last 2-3 years.
Y'all tripping.
I love my steaks in the air fryer. So good.
Oh, for real? You like the steaks in the air fryer?
It's so good, bro. It cooks so fast.
Like how fast? Like 5 minutes or 10 minutes?
Nah, longer than that. But it'll be faster than actually putting it in a stove or oven.
Oh, you would put yours in the oven? You didn't like cook it on top of the stove?
I used to, but now since I got the air fryer, I just throw it in the air fryer.
The air fryer is set it and forget it too.
It's so good, and then you just add like a timer on it. You just let it go, do its thing.
Damn, that's dope. I see air fryers are getting really popular, dude. Like they're getting really popular.
Why do you poison your body with drugs? Who's poisoning their body? Oh, it's talking about you. Well, marijuana is not technically a drug, though.
It's legalized in California. I mean, is it really a drug? I mean, you can literally go buy it at the store right down the street.
PlayStation 5. But listen, I'll tell you this. Weed is definitely a good supplement to... I'd rather smoke weed than take NyQuil.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
Hey, what you been playing on Xbox 5?
No, this dude saying PS5 or Xbox. The PS5 comes out next week. Xbox comes out next week. The new ones.
So what you been playing on PS5?
I'm gonna get the PS5. I'm gonna play that Call of Duty.
Oh, it ain't out yet.
Nah, next Thursday.
Oh, I thought it was out already.
The new one's coming next week.
Dang.
Well, my tablet just died, so I can't even see the comments. Hold up. We're about to be out of here in like a few minutes anyway. Let's just make sure. Let me see. We got 2 more minutes to make this a 2-hour-long live stream. So yeah, let's get these anyway. Let's make these comments roll, and we'll leave after those comments. Any questions you guys want to ask before we get up out of here?
Yeah, we got like another minute before we're gonna end it at 2 hours. Man, I'll be streaming like 2-3 hours a day now.
Yeah, I mean it's good.
Yeah.
Once you grow a big enough audience, they'll start showing love with the super chats because they'll appreciate the content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's so early. Yeah, for you, it's about to be 11 o'clock over here, buddy.
Really for you.
Word. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm tired too. I was up at like 5:30 this morning.
Yeah, I was up around like 6:30. Jermaine coming back to the East? I don't know. Jermaine, what's up, bro?
Maybe later. Maybe.
We gotta get Jermaine out here for a little while.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All right. Well, you wanna wrap this one up? You guys, we're gonna wrap this live stream up. Yeah. You guys can follow Alex. He's Alex Escobar on YouTube.
Yeah, the name we see right there is my name on YouTube. If you wanna see what my world is like, you can subscribe to my channel. And like I said, hopefully from time to time we'll do one of these live streams, especially if something dope comes out, or
oh yeah,
you know.
we can always we should definitely do this because we can literally have a live stream where we talk about like cameras. We talk about, you know, GoPro versus that, GoPro versus this.
We can talk about different things. And like I said, I can show you how to set up your Lumix as a webcam.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can literally show me.
Literally show you. Like, you just need like one thing. We can talk about that offline, but you give that good quality. And like I said, this won't be the angle we'll get. I'll just be streaming it from my big camera. We can have both our streams looking dope. Yeah, so let me see the comments real quick and we off this. Hold on. Let me see. Have more guests and collabs. This was cool. Thank you.
Jermaine, I was in the truck semi that honked at you the other day on Townsend Street. Keep it going, homie. I did see someone in a semi truck honk at me, and I was like, huh. Semi.
Everyone I know who smoke weed is dead. Who smoke weed is dead. Have more business. Is Jermaine a Trump supporter? Chat. Why does it matter?
I don't know.
Let's just say if he was a Trump supporter, what is it going to do for you, brother?
They don't appreciate me standing with Switzerland, that's all.
Jesus Christ. They see you with your mail-in ballot. That's what they see you
They see me putting it in the box.
They see, I voted. Look, he got red dreads. As it is, they see the red dreads. They think a Republican.
Yeah. Ooh, is that it? Yeah. I don't think you can be a Republican with dreadlocks.
That's a blonde. That indicates Donald Trump's hair. What's up with you, kid? You're a Republican? What's going on?
No, I'm not a Republican. You guys are crazy.
You gotta tell them when they hit you with that. You tell them I'm a patriot, bro. I'm an American.
I'm a patriot, red, white, and blue.
You know, you guys deserve more subscribers. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm a Trump supporter. Yes, I am. That's what's up. I can join you guys for next live stream. I mean, we could probably interview, see what you're about. Yes, right?
Yes. We can. Yes.
What?
Okay, so you want to end this one? Let's take off.
Yeah, we off this, man. Let me read this last one. You guys say everything. Wait, what? You guys almost every comment in a negative way. Now we take it every comment in a negative way. It's just sometimes we got trolls, and it's not about us being negative. It's just, you know, some certain things you shine light on, certain things you don't shine light on. And Jermaine is trippy over there. He's high as a kite. What's up, Jay? All right. Okay. Well, cool. Exactly. It's just a question. All right. Listen. With that, we out of here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. See ya. Peace out. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye, Alex. Yo. I'll see you later, bro. All right.